Good, you're up.
Where am I?
Where you are is not important. What is your commitment.
Commitment?
June 29th, 2014. You had promised to do another video on the movie Rainbow Rocks, but you never followed through.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to do a review when you're 15 and someone in your family...
I don't want excuses. I want content.
Content? What?
I want you to do the review.
So let me get this straight. You kidnap me, tie me down in God knows where, and are forcing me to do a review on a movie made for little girls. Well, what if I refuse?
That's 20,000 watts of electricity, capable of frying any and all of your biological data processors and reducing your body to a glorified body pillow. So let me say this again. I want you to do the review.
That's just it. I can't put my finger on it. They just acted sort of strange around me.
This kind of music, use it and you get amped to do this. Whenever you hear something and you can't refuse it, it's just a hit for these kids that trash their rules with. Just refuse whenever they ask to do. The type of hit that you don't have to ask who produced it, you just know. That's the new. The type of hit that causes mass confusion, the drastic movement of people acting stupid.
So, here it is. The review that none of you wanted. My review of a 3-year-old movie. You know, this is the movie, though, that started my YouTube career. Oh my god, what was I thinking? Now, I just want to get this out right now. This movie didn't disappoint me. But it's easy not to be disappointed when your expectations are so low they're resting at the top of Mount Everest. Now, was it fair to have such low expectations?
Yep.
But setting all that aside, let's just get to the review. Number 1, the music. I'm gonna start with the music first because that's pretty much all My Little Pony was about at this point. Music. Most, if not all, of Season 4 had a ton of music. This movie is no exception. Now, admittedly, I did kind of like certain tracks in the film. The Dazzling tracks are the best in the movie by far. But that's not saying much. The ultimate problem with this music is that it's not rocking enough. I mean, they tried, I think, but they focused more on making those songs pop-oriented than rock. All the main Sixes songs sound the same and aren't in... Wait, play that back.
And the music, yeah, the music gets us to the top.
Is that God Is Dead by Black Sabbath? So the first song in the movie has the same tempo as God Is Dead? Huh, how fitting. Number 2, the story.
I don't think I like this story very much.
It's a pretty basic plot. Battle of the Bands. Every TV show has done it. Jimmy Neutron, Billy and Mandy, and now we can add My Little Pony to the mix. There really isn't much to say about it. It's nothing special. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. If you've seen this premise once, you've seen it 1,000 times. I mean, they try to do something different by adding the sirens, which are kind of like the ones from Greek mythology, just not at all. But I'll save that for when I get to discussing the characters. Number 3, the characters. Now it's time to talk about the most disappointing part of the movie, the character work. This is incredibly lazy writing. It's almost like the writers didn't care about what they were working on, so they just haphazardly half-assed it all together. Now, admittedly, this is a problem with the series in general. When an episode focuses on one character in particular, every other character becomes one-dimensional. You'd think in a movie they'd try to work around that, but they don't. Pinkie Pie is annoying, Applejack does nothing, Rarity likes clothes, and Fluttershy can write songs but is shy. The rest of these characters they actually tried doing something with, but they either failed or came up short. For example, Rainbow Dash being the cocky leader of the band who learns to work with her friends. She really just switches on the dime without any realization she's hogging all the spotlight. Her switch from solo act to part of a team is so sudden they might as well not have done it. The Dazzlings are just the Three Stooges without any slapstick. Or jokes. Or interestingness. Also, their voice acting sucks. In fact, the only characters that came closest to working are Twilight and Sunset. I'm not the only one who caught some tension between these two, right?
Sunset Shimmer?
Never mind.
I mean, I know it's a kid's show from 2014, so they're not gonna go for the lesbian kiss, but come on, I can't be the only one getting this. Other than that, though, Sunset Shimmer is really underutilized. Everyone criticized her sudden transformation to the good side in the first movie, and now that they have the chance to turn her back to evil, even if it's just until the end, they don't take it? Imagine if the Dazzlings had actually succeeded in pulling Sunset to their side. Imagine not only how much drama in the story it could have created, but how much more depth to the character it could have added. Imagine if we didn't find out that the principals were under the Dazzlings' control until somewhere around the middle. Imagine if they fixed up the music. Let me just go back to that real quick. Imagine if they made the main six more like Foreigner and the Dazzlings more like Black Sabbath. Imagine the ultimate clash between rock and metal. Imagine if Trixie was given more to do than just be a subplot. Imagine if Flash didn't exist. Imagine if Vinyl had more development than to just be a Deus Ex Machina. The opportunities to make this story that much better are endless, and yet they just don't take them. These people are being paid to write, and yet they glossed over everything that would have increased the drama and thus the enjoyability of the movie? I feel like I could have written it better. Me, the guy who put this review off for 3 years. That's not a good sign. Number 4, the conclusion. In the end, it's alright. In retrospect, maybe the whole freaking out over the thing wasn't worth so much effort. It's just meh. Which, if you think about it, is the worst thing a movie can possibly be. I spent so much time on this movie waiting to rip it to shreds only to find out that it was in pieces just as it arrived. I spent my whole high school life on not just this, but My Little Pony in general. I mean, I could have been on the football team. I could have been in the drama club. I could have went out and mingled like some of my friends. I could have been in the newspaper. I could have been in the freaking anime club. Instead, I wasted all my time on reviewing a movie that wasn't worth a review in the first place. You want my opinion on this movie? It's abominable. But not as abominable as the people that wanted this review. All of you people that are so obsessed over a show meant for little girls. You're both horrible and deserve to be brought down. Now time to see who's forcing me to do this review. No. What's wrong, Weasel? Scared of your own shadow? We mourned you! I mourned you! Mourned you! Ah, so I was next door the entire time. Huh. Nice breakout. You always were superior to me. Better build, better personality. Hell, I was questioning which one of us was the clone near the end. End? You mean when you left? I mean when I escaped. Escaped your madness. So the guy who kidnaps people and ties them up in their garage, also though watch a My Little Pony movie, is lecturing me on madness? Don't play innocent, you weasel. You just stuck to the script. Neither of us would be here. And we don't have to be now. Come home. Why? So you can impress my friends with your abilities that I gave you? I'd rather you just pull the trigger. Why? What's in it? Enough gunpowder to create a small explosion. Just in case there was a witness. You're diseased, and you're a pathetic clone if you ain't got the guts to pull the trigger. You wanna see guts? I wanna see you what you got in your pathetic, insignificant freaking nature. must have escaped. Nice jacket.